Have you ever wanted to be a doctor or a field medic or some form of search and rescue piloty boy? Well then, Star Citizen medical gameplay is potentially for you. What do we have? What are the plans? What's going on? Star Citizen Alpha 3.14 will start to see expanded medical gameplay with various new healing features that enable players to heal and treat injuries with new medical tools. Think of them as like medical guns, as well as heal other players and NPCs with them. But there is a lot going on and planned with medical gameplay. Currently, we have some ships with medical capabilities, although they're pretty limited, which allows for basically temporary respawning at the moment of players at medibeds on the Cutlass Red, 890 Jump, and Carrack. However, in the future, medical gameplay will change for these ships. They want a tiered system of treating damage. 3 tiers in fact. Tier 3, minor injuries. Tier 2, more major injuries. And Tier 1, near death or severe injuries. Your facilities on board will allow you to treat or stabilise these. There will be some forms of minigames and gameplay associated with that as well, or at least that's what Cloud Imperium have said. Ships like the Endeavour, or at least its hospital module, and the Apollo can have the best facilities in game. And there are lots of other ships which will have medical bays, but hospitals, and then like the Endeavour and the Apollo, bam, they can have great tiered sort of medical facilities, and some of those top tier facilities may allow for player respawning as well, as it's likely they'll phase out the ability to spawn on other ships that we currently have. There will be gameplay for these medical ships, sort of search and rescue missions, focused medical missions, or just making money off passing players and NPCs that require medical services. There are even plans for medical drones for aiding in search and rescue or treatment as well. If you don't have access to a top-tier medical ship, then you've got hospitals and clinics in-game. Expect to see a hospital at Microtech pretty soon, and then clinics to start popping up around the game. And these will be on like space stations clinics, and these are going to be locations to purchase medical gear and tools, but also respawn when you die, as well as give you treatment for when you're injured. They are working on a hospital for Urizen, I assume for the version 2 of the landing zone, which is currently planned for Q4 in Star Citizen Alpha 3.16 currently. We know there is a New Hope hospital at Lorville 2, and that will open up at some point. In fact, expect a hospital at each of the major planetary landing zones at some point. In the near future, there are other mechanics that are coming into place which will sort of merge and sort of blend all these mechanics together and support them. We know they are planning to add various player status updates, almost certainly some in 3.14 as well, which could have you getting various buffs and debuffs and potentially usable drugs and hygiene as a sort of thing that is tracked, crippled limbs, environmental effects on you, various different types of damage to your body that may all require treatment. Knockdowns and bleed outs will be a thing as well. You're not going to be dead when you're shot. You might be on the ground, lying there, stunned, unable to move. People might be able to help you. You might even be able to help yourself if you've got the right medical equipment on you to get yourself back up, or someone can drag you to safety or use a medical tool on you. Field medics will just need to use the right items and gear to treat an injury, even if it's just for a temporary period. This all leads to the death of a spaceman mechanics, where you will want to avoid death. You can die and be brought back a number of times, but basically you're a clone, and every time you need to sort of respawn, your clone needs to be recloned, and it destabilizes your DNA is the idea here. This is very similar to EVE Online's clones, in my opinion anyway, or at least that's what it sounds like at the moment. However, you can permanently die if you die too many times. It's not the end of the world or anything, though. You can just transfer your gear and your loot and all that sort of jazz and all your possessions to your new character, which you'll be able to create. They want mortality to be an important part of decision making in Star Citizen for risk versus reward, and the medical gameplay is supposed to support that. We might see medical insurance or ways to refresh your DNA in the future too, but that's the rough plans and things could change. A sprawling gameplay loop for medical gameplay is a way out yet, but that's the planned steps towards the gameplay for that Star Citizen has to offer. As with everything Star Citizen as well, there could be delays, so bear that in mind, and there could be genuinely major changes to this gameplay. But are you excited by the current medical gameplay plans? Are you a budding field medic? Are you worried about death of a spaceman and losing your character? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and March is no different. We're giving away a trio of ships, one each to 3 lucky winners. this month with a Origin 100i, 125A and 135C, all with game packages. All you need to do to be in for a chance to win one of those is comment on any of my videos made throughout the month. More details down below in the description. What are you shilling for today, I hear you ask? It's the Ridge wallet. If you want a wallet, consider one. Because I needed a wallet, and I wanted to get their forged carbon one. Ooh, it's not haunted. It's an extremely streamlined, durable wallet, and for me that's key, because I hate carrying around anything that I don't need to carry around, and I don't want things to break. It has the option of a money clip or strap, if you're still carrying money around, but it can carry up to like 12 cards, and there are a load of cool designs and colours. It's RFID blocking as well. There's a 45-day test drive period and a lifetime warranty as well. The best thing about them is they are not concept or alpha or anything. They are live released wallets, which you can purchase today. Use the code BoardGamer or the links below to get 10% off, as well as free shipping and returns. Please remember to like, subscribe and share the video, tickle the bell, whatever that means. It helps grow the channel and helps us make content more regularly. Please consider becoming a YouTube member with the join button below the video. There's also Patreon and direct donation links too. It's all down in the description below. Click it, all of it. All of it.